Hi, my name is Matt Carroll here with World Class Coaching, and today I want to talk about training a functional first touch. So what I have here set up is 3 cones, creating a center grid, okay, and then a red cone and a blue cone to either side. You'll have a coach here that's going to have blue or red cones available to them. You can have some additional players on the sides here we'll talk about, and some pug goals set up. So when I talk about functional first touch, what I mean by that is that we're not just getting the ball, trapping the ball, and then dribbling. That is sometimes the effective decision. But in a functional first touch, we want to talk about how the players can take a first touch into space. Their first touch can be away from them. Their first touch can be stopping the ball on a dime. The first touch can be a one-touch pass. It's not just about playing in isolation of playing a ball back and forth and back and forth. We're taking that first touch into space, and then we're deciding what to do on it. So a number of ways we can do this is we can start just with a simple pass the ball to the player, the coach. They take a big first touch, and they have a goal of getting that first touch to fall within this space, and the space will be right next to this orange cone. They then move forward, and they can dribble. We can designate it red or blue. They can just dribble to either one of their choice. We can add the verbal code of when they get to this cone. We yell out red or blue, and then they dribble with control to the red or blue cone. Now, to make this a little more advanced and to add a visual cue, we can have the ball played by the coach to the player. They take their functional first touch into space. And again, this touch shouldn't be going past this orange cone or popping up wildly. It should be a good, clean, almost pass to yourself into space here. And as they reach this space, the coach can hold up a blue or a red cone, which is a visual cue for the player then to, with control, dribble the ball to the blue or the red cone. So now we've added an audio cue, a visual cue, some just personal decision making, a big first touch, and then controlled touches after that. Now, to continue the progression, what we can do is for that first functional touch is to take that big touch into space and then have the visual cue of an opposing player run out. So we can have the blue player run out. This player then needs to recognize that the blue player is engaging them, the space is over here, and they take that touch to the red cone. Then the blue player retreats, and the next player can go. Then, to even progress that a little bit further, we have the pass, the functional first touch into space, the reading of the blue player coming out. Then we need another big functional first touch into space towards the red cone. The ball goes past the red cone. We'll have a player here that can take the ball, engage it, and the drill is over. So what this player needs to do, this functional first touch, is take a good functional first touch into space, recognize the visual cue of the player engaging them and the space being eliminated over here, take a second big touch that takes them to this red cone that they can then, with control, dribble around the red cone and engage in a 1v1 against this player towards a pug goal. The ball is cleared, drill is over. The player is able to beat 1v1 this player and score a goal into the pug goal. There's a point, whatever value you want to apply to that. So go back here. Same here. Play it, functional first touch. Red player comes out. Take a big blue touch to blue, and then engage while they go around it into a 1v1. So again, the ultimate goal of what we want to get out of this type of training is for players to recognize that, when we talk about touch, it's not taking a ball blast in the air down from a goal kick or stopping the ball on a dime. Because even sometimes we see with younger players, when they take that first touch, they stop the ball dead, but the ball's under their feet, and they have to take 2 or 3 touches to dig it out and get it so that they can pass. So this helps players understand that it doesn't always have to be stopping the ball dead. It can be taking that ball into space and using your audio. So we have the coach calling out blue or red, or your visual cues, whether it's the cones and just keeping your head up while you dribble so that you can see space, or recognizing tactically where the players are to open up then to space. So again, visual and verbal cues, taking a good strong touch into space, and making the appropriate touch for the situation at hand.